I am sweating profusely in the summer humidity as I stumble through the warm waters of the stream. The sandy bottom is a deceptive trap, a quagmire capable of engulfing your next step to the knee in a sucking slurry. I round a bend and see before me in a riffle a fish holding against a slow current. As I pause to steady myself for a cast, I look beyond the riffle into the tail-out pool. My heart begins pounding, realizing what I have found. A rare angling phenomenon, an aligning of the stars, a testing of the hypothesis, and the genesis, allegedly, of the Order of the Gar. Hey, y'all want to go gar fishing? I got a great spot. After that morning of yanking little Gar out of the stream, a text group was formed, made up of 6 friends that only texted about fishing and who wanted to go fishing. These guys fish for everything, from micro minnows to bass to redfish to drum, and of course, maybe because of me, Gar. So with that in mind, an idea was formed one morning. I bounced it off the text group, and the Golden Gar fly fishing tournament was conceived. Straight down the rabbit hole, entry by Haiku and a $2 bill, up to 13 anglers with the 4 species of gar representing playing cards for a final round of garfish poker to determine the winner. Something like this.
And so, the inaugural Golden Gar Fly Fishing Tournament was held. 5 anglers gambled on their fly fishing skills to build the best garfish poker hand. It was pure poetry in motion. The angler gamblers endured the summer heat and the psychological trauma of being surrounded by the Gar Capital of the world's countless gar that would breach and dive, snap and pull, but somehow escape capture. At the poker game, Brian Roberts would lay down 4 kings and a queen, becoming the first winner of the Golden Gar, and claim the prized belt buckle. Then Rousseau would win the Literary Achievement Award for Best Haiku. Kent's quirky and mysterious fly fishing competition would be set in motion to occur again, but this time with rules. Trash fish wildcards and the utterly brutal but optional Hell Day Challenge. And so, the 2025 Golden Gar started with a full slate of gar poker playing anglers. All 13 spots were filled, including 2 gentlemen that drove over 6 hours from the great state of Alabama to participate. Brad Dunn would be the first to strike in the tournament, but not with this beautiful long-nosed gar, but rather the first and only alligator gar to ever be landed in the Golden Gar. Anglers started stacking gar. Drew pulled in a long nose, 3 short nose, and a spotted. 5 gar total in his first day ever gar fishing. However, the best story of the tournament would be between 2 anglers, defending champion Brian Roberts and Golden Gar newcomer Connor Louie. Brian was dominating the Golden Gar. Nearly half the fish in the tournament were attributed to his fishing prowess. However, luck had little to do with it. He was crushing the competition through skill and time on the water. As a matter of fact, he landed a tournament record 8 gar in a mere half day of fishing. It didn't matter if the fish ran at him, jumped, or viciously shook, they were coming into the net. He was set to win the tournament with multiple hands, including pairs, a full house, and an even better 4 of a kind of spotted gar with a short nose gar bonus. That's 4 kings and a queen. Short-nosed, spotted, and even long-nosed gar too big for the net had been landed. The only thing missing in Brian's poker hand was the elusive alligator gar, or a trash fish slam wild card. However, day in September would change the course of the tournament. Ken put out an open invite to anyone that wanted to go gar fishing. Connor answered the call. The day started at the notorious pass-out point. Brian proceeded to put on a gar angling masterclass right in front of Connor and Ken. The lack of action for Connor led Ken to decide to make a move to the OG spot of Rakursi Old River, the gar hole, in hopes of pulling on some fish. It was the right decision. Connor pulled in a trash fish, Gaspergoo, followed up by a long nose. One more trash fish, and he would have a trash fish slam wild card, which could be played as a wild card alligator gar. Ken decided to move to another spot known as the Upper East Side. It would result in Connor landing another Gaspergoo, thereby scoring a trash fish slam. A short nose and a spotted would complete a synthetic royal flush. The problem, it was Connor's wife's birthday. He had to be heading home at 1 o'clock. Could he pull it off? At the poker game, Connor would lay down a synthetic royal flush, beating out Brian's 4 of a kind, thereby winning the 2025 Golden Gar Fly Fishing Tournament. Ben Roussel would once again win the Literary Achievement Award for Best Haiku. When I asked Ken if he knew anything about the Order of the Gar, he grinned and replied, "All good fishermen can keep a secret."